Hey guys, what's going on? This is Commando Retro, otherwise known as Dan. Dan is actually my real name. Commando Retro is my gamer tag, and this channel's under gamer tag because why not? I'm doing this podcast type thing. I call it a podcast type thing, so you can listen to me in the background if you're wanting to. You can do whatever with me being played. Maybe you're wanting to follow the same journey that I'm wanting to follow down as well. Who knows? I don't know how long these podcasts is going to be. I don't know the name of the podcast. It might be just a Commando Retro podcast. Who the hell knows? I'm hoping to try and do these podcasts like one takes because I feel like that's more genuine. So there will be less edits. It'll be awesome. It'll just be less cuts. It'll be more human nature, human error. Who knows? I may say a lot of ums, a lot of uhs. And with these podcasts, I'm hoping I can carry on doing these podcasts. If it just be myself or adding other people to it, like I wanting to add other people to it. Hopefully, do like interview type stuff in the future. But who knows? I actually have no idea. But I kind of see these as diary notes. I want to use these as diary notes because this will empty out my mind, let me actually focus on what I'm actually wanting to achieve, what I'm wanting to progress. So yeah, let's start off. I'm starting a collection. I'm starting my own gaming collection. Nice to say. But I need to build the confidence to film. Like film in stores, film with a GoPro, or film on my phone. Then you guys can see what's going on. I wanted to do that so badly. So I can see the pickups and show you guys the shelving. Like, this is going to be a tiny, tiny collection. Everyone's going to have a better collection than me. Even a kid is going to have a better collection. Because, you know, when you're a kid, you're going to have, like, a load of bundled games just hidden around the house. So your parents go, like, I'm going to tidy that up. And we'll just move it, just shoveling in the corner somewhere. Yeah, that's not quite the shelving, but it's awesome. I smile every time I look at the shelving and goes, like, I need to change this some way. I need to make it perfect. Need to make adjustments to it. What do I want to collect? What do I want to collect? At the moment on the shelving, I may do a video about my collection so far, and with adding some pickups, I still got parcels literally on top of my Xbox 360. So I can they're opened. So I know what's inside of them. So I can literally say to the sellers, hey, I've got them. They don't need to worry. I've got them. I'm missing on one parcel. I'm hoping to get that very soon. If not, then who knows? But yeah, I'm primarily collecting on the Xbox front. So that'd be the original Xbox 360 and Xbox One. I'm not collecting the Xbox One X games because I don't have it. I don't have the console. So I'm not collecting it. If I did, and knowing if that console plays every single Xbox One game, then would I play it? Yeah, I'll buy it, like sell some stuff, buy it, and then I'd be one happy chappy. I have it on the desk, probably more permanently, and then everything else. That's the problem I'm wanting to do, is wanting to redo my desk, make it a lot easier for me to unplug and plug in consoles. That's the main issue I'm finding right now, is to unplug and plug in consoles, because I need to do a little bit of cable management and everything else. Like, I need a new extension lead that maybe a bit like an extension bar. If there is such thing, like 10 plug bar or something like that, that'd be freaking epic. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, I'm also collecting, which may sound weird to everyone, like as going like, I'm just gonna collect Xbox games. I'm collecting a little bit of PlayStation 1. Like, I've got a console. I got the PlayStation 1 console. I got it from eBay. And I got that from British Heart Foundation on the eBay for bid it on the console and the power and the visual cable for around about 20. That's literally including postage, so that's a hands down what deal. If I decided to sell it, I can literally make profit, but I wanted a PlayStation 1. So got PlayStation 1, bought a AV cable, so it plugs into PlayStation 1, and I got a converter so I can play it on my monitor. As I literally slapped the monitor by its head as well, like whoops. But the thing is, I need more room on my desk or something so I can literally stack the consoles. I can make them pretty, I can make them stand out. Like, it's just space and shelving I don't actually have. Because at the moment, I'm in my family home. I currently live in my family home. So I do not own a place. All the stuff is in one room. I don't have the time because of work, and I'm mainly with my girlfriend most of the time, which is fair enough. I wanting to spend time with her. And she knows now with all these ramblings. That's why I'm doing the podcast, because I normally ramble a shit ton to her about what I'm wanting to do, what I'm wanting to move on with, and what I'm wanting to go on with. So I unleashed literally my madness to her. Sorry. Yeah. I keep on going sidetracked. So with the collection, on the top shelf, I'm trying to build the Shelf of the Ages. So that basically is one game per home console. So I got the Atari 2600, I got the Atari 2800. I think it's a 2800. I got PlayStation 1, I got 2, PlayStation 3, 4, 5. And yeah, I'm literally out on Nintendo, missing Super Nintendo. Sorry. I haven't found a good enough thing, but I'm also cheap. I'm wanting cheaper games. But saying that, in October, I'm hopefully going to the Blackpool gaming convention. Like, was it the Play convention? Where they would have a retro market in there as well, or games market, which includes retro games. So I can go like, I need a Super Nintendo, I need the Sega CD, the Sega 32X, and the other consoles, which I have a list of, of the games that I'm needing. So that'd be cool, and hopefully I can buff up the collection of the PlayStation 1. So I need the Coleco Telstar, Intellivision, TurboGrafx, Neo Geo, Super Nintendo, Sega CD, Sega 3D, and 3D, like the Panasonic 3DO games. Like, that will build up the shelf, and I think that will complete the whole shelving of the ages. And then hopefully with the convention I can buff up the PlayStation 1 games where I'd be wanting to play it, but I don't actually have any love in the PlayStation 1. That's the thing, I'm wanting to collect for the PlayStation 1, but I don't actually have any love for the game, for the PlayStation 1. It sounds weird, but I think the only sentimental value I have to the PlayStation 1 is because when choosing the gamer tag of Commando Retro, of course, Commando is from a clan type thing on the 360 when back in those days when I was playing Halo Reach. And then I was thinking of a name. I was going to do Commando Gear, but Gear was already taken as I was doing college in mechanics. I'm technically a qualifying mechanic, but I don't do any mechanic stuff on my car. Maybe I will do, maybe I'll make videos on that. Who knows? Leave comments if you want to see a little bit of auto mechanic type stuff on this channel. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, like I was doing mechanics at the time, and I was literally starting an interest in retro games, which I was watching the Game Chasers back in the day. Like, I still watch the Game Chasers. Still have not missed an episode of the Game Chasers. When they're actually chasing video games, I haven't watched really their toy chasers or any other content. I'm just really interested when what they going to pick up in America. Like, I want to visit America. I want to go to the. It sounds odd. I want to go to the charity shops like the Goodwills and like Salvation Army. I'm guessing is over there as well. Like the Goodwills and see what their stores are. It's weird, but I wanting to have a look over there and see what kind of games are over there. Maybe I build a different shelf saying these are the imported stuff that I brought over, kind of thing. Maybe I find a real rare thing for very cheap. I go like, oh, I found this very cheap over in America. Also over worth probably the hundreds. Like, okay, and that leans into a different thing. Like, I'm wanting to do car boot videos. I'm wanting to do car booting videos where I'm showing you guys what I pick up, and with that, not do what other YouTubers come do. I will only pick up this game because it's good for CEX credit. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm wanting to build my own online store. I want to build up my own. I would say I'm going to try and be a reseller, but build up my own online store in the premise in the future. If that online store gets so popular in the future, to actually create a brick and mortar store, a physical store where people can come in, experience the store, hit the nostalgia, play a couple of arcade machines, because I want a couple of arcade machines in that store, so people can hang out, hold tournaments in that store, so people can like get excited. Goes like, oh, there's a tournament coming up for Super Smash Brothers. Was it Super Smash? Not Super Smash Brothers. Like Smash Bros. Melee, like on the GameCube, or like other competition like Mario Kart or whatever. And then get prizes of that, like get store credit prizes or get a game prize or whatever it is. Like, I'm wanting to build up a brick and mortar store so badly that I am wanting to get everything online first. Get stuff online, get profits going, build up enough profits so I can have a bigger storage. At the moment, my one storage is literally the bottom shelf of my shelving unit. So once that's full, I'm gonna let stuff sell. I'm trying stuff out, see what can sell, which can't sell, which goes out quickly, which won't. I'm experimenting. I'm still experimenting with the whole premise of reselling that, and probably try and learn. I try and learn to fix old consoles, maybe controllers, try and fix those. Like fix the thumbsticks. People sell controls for cheap because of the stick drift. I want to try and diagnose the stick drift and then try to fix them. Then I can make a little bit of profit. Maybe make it into like a service where I can send them, I'll fix them, send them back. Maybe a little bit of service of that. A little bit of money, a little bit of profits. So I can have that dream. Have that dream of one day owning a store where I can support my friends who are like so close to me that I can support my girlfriend. She can come in, her sister can come in because they like gaming. They like gaming, like talk about games. Even they wanting to collect a Sega Saturn and the Dreamcast. Like, no problem with that. I'm keeping an eye out for those specific consoles so I can bring out nostalgia for them. Maybe for the birthday, maybe for Christmas. Who knows? They need to find out if they listen to this. That's a very sneak peek. You need to keep an eye out, but I'm going to keep it hidden so very well. I want to hit that nostalgia feel in a store. I want to have that store with a great office experience. I know the high street stores are mostly like closing. I would say closing or very, very difficult to get a high street store. But I feel like a high street store without that online presence would fail on its own. But if I get that online presence first and spread that around, like if it's from eBay to my own little site, which I am wanting my own little site, then I can drop my prices and get rid of that, like the fee type prices, and like build up bundle deals. I want to build a store so I can inspire or help starting collectors, like get that starting collector feel. Like, do you want to try out this console? Like, yeah. Okay, what's your budget? What's your budget on this console? And maybe I will lose money in these bundles. I will, at that point in time, if I make quite a bit of profit out of everything, I would not mind losing that little bit of profit or suffer a loss so a kid's eyes will glisten over retro games or the game that they fancy or the collection they're wanting to actually build over time. I want to help them do that. I want to help others. I want to help educate, like in some sense of way. Like I'm literally learning myself on educating on probably how to fix consoles, how to fix controllers, how to test, how to clean, how to resurface, like the discs. Like I haven't got anything for that at the moment. I'm looking forward to get a screwdriver set with everything. I can like start off with controllers. I can start with controllers. It's nice and easy. I can open it up, have a little look, and like say replace thumbsticks. That would be like one of the easiest things to do. Or open it up and give it a clean so I know how to open them up. And so it can hopefully prolong the time of stick drifts. Maybe it's a disc thing, like I'll get a little disc cleaner where I'll just like clean a disc. Will it work? I'll go and test it. But all these things is literally in my mind. I kind of trying to use this kind of podcast to express myself, express my head, see where my dreams are going, see how to actually get there. Maybe you guys are listening to this on the same boat, like, I don't know what to do, I don't want to know this, or I'm interested in my dreams and wanting to support that. I don't know if you're wanting to support that, that's up to your choice. The best way to support that is going on to eBay. Like, for my eBay store, it's only a very, very little store at the moment. I'm trying out different things, trying to go to charity shops when I can, and going to go on to Facebook Marketplace when I can. It's very hard at the moment because I work full time, and most of that time is on the weekend as well. I can't do car boots on the weekend because I'm working. I would love to do car boots. I absolutely adore car boots, especially one in Walton. Oh my god, it's so big of a car boot, and every time I look, goes like I will literally use up all my money in the first two sectors. Even like one booth having Power Ranger toys. Oh my god, I would so grab that and keep the ones I used to watch. Like I do, I actually grabbed one of the Dino Thunder White Ranger with the bike. So I'm keeping that. It's complete in box, and it's literally there. It's in my collection. It's not on a shelving. It's at my girlfriend's place at the moment. Like that's also another place. It is like it's over at my girlfriend's place. Um, yeah, I've been like resorting the store. I'm more tempted to try and probably sell some games and that on Vinted. I don't know how well that will work. Who knows? That's like an untapped area. I normally would look on Vinted as well, but I know they would have a reseller type clause in their terms and conditions. So that's a bit like untrusty, because that's basically one place I can get my collection building for cheap. I can build up stock from that every so often when I see it cheap. Even I got my girlfriend into looking at gaming stuff over there. Like she's literally bought a couple of controllers for cheap on Vinted. Go like, and could sell the controllers for like 15 to 20 each. Like I've got prices in my head already. I've got some prices for controllers and consoles already, depending on where the market is. I'm trying to be combative with CEX. This is me going. Me going from one subject to another. This is going back to my online store. Like I'm wanting to build. Like I'm wanting to battle CEX. I'm not going to be cheaper in most places. I'm going to try to be cheaper and make it fair. But like, yeah, I'm trying to. Like, I think like at this moment in time, like me trying to say I'm going to try and beat CEX in every single price. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Like I can beat them in other ways. I can probably beat them on console prices if I would find the consoles cheap, because in my head I'm wanting to turn around the consoles for say 30 to 50 quid per console, depending on the console and depending on the market. If the market drops for that console, then I will drop the prices for it. If the market grows, then I'm probably most likely, if I'm comfortable with that profit margin already, I'm most likely not going to change up the prices for it, because I've already got a good budget. The profit is there, the work is done on it. I'm not going to expand on that because of the growth of the market. Like, I wanting to stay cheap for other people to come in, buy, and it'll be quick sales. If I feel like if I grow in the prices, then it'll be slightly slower. But in the same instance, like the bundle deals will be there. The bundle deals will still be there. Like I'm trying to do, like on my eBay page at the moment, I'm trying to do 3 games for £5. Like if it be Motorsport bundle for PlayStation 2, I don't know what the other bundle was for. But yeah, that's it. That's my head. My head's going crazy because of the economy. I absolutely hate the place I work now. I wanting to carry on going with my dream. Hopefully, I'm wanting to. This is gonna be an outrageous claim. I'm hoping in 2024 that reselling is my job. I'm hoping me following my dream on video game and console fixes, controller fixes, and everything else. Even if you guys, like at one point in time, if I open a website with a thing saying, if you guys want to sell your stuff and wanting to sell to me, I'm hoping to meet your price, kind of thing. I'm hoping to meet your price where I can still mark it up, I can still make profit, I can still make a living. That's my head. That's literally my head at the moment. I am very complex on time, so it will take probably a lot longer than I'm initializing on where I want to set targets and try to achieve them. Yeah, it's literally just me rambling. This is me rambling. This is clearing my head, which is good for mental health. I am thinking about my jobs. I'm thinking about other things. I'm thinking about my girlfriend, and I'm thinking about my friends. Like, I'm thinking about people who I care about, who is in the same workplace as me, who absolutely hates the workplace, and I wanting to help them leave it to go for something better. I'm wanting to do something better so I can help them. I can just help them out, and that's me. I'm always there for other people, and most like more than not, I'm there for other people if that means hurting myself for those people. I hurt myself by taking more of my time, taking like physical, just so I can help my friends who I absolutely adore, and I adore everyone. I adore my family. Yeah, I think that's enough rambling from me. I'm surprised I'm actually rambled this much, which is a very good part of my head. And I'm hoping this will actually be interesting for you guys. I'm hoping with this I can make a more diary. Like, I could make this, I could call this Commando Retro Diaries. I could say, like, Commando Retro Diaries, or the Commando Retro Podcast. I don't know. I might call it a diary because it's... If it's just me, then I would probably call it a diary. If I call it a podcast, then probably there'll be more people on. Who knows? And when I open a store, I want to make a content creator area where I can build podcasts with people who works in my store, people who wants to visit the store, goes like, hey, I know you from the podcast. Like, hey, do you want to join in with one? Like, do you have a spare hour or two? Like come and, like, join the podcast. Let me know you as you know me throughout YouTube and everything. Like, let me know you. And that'll be the greatest thing of me owning the store, is me knowing you guys. Well, wherever you guys would be, or where you guys are from and everything, it's me knowing you. It's me learning about you, what your dream console is, what your favorite game is. I want you guys to put in the comments what's your favorite console and what's your favorite game. If you're listening to this far, put that in the comments. What's your favorite game? What's your favorite console? Let me know you. Let me know you. And put in the comments the questions. If you're wanting to. Like, you may be this madman. I might be this madman rambling on, posting on YouTube. It might not go anywhere. Who knows? That to me is fine, because I can look back at it going like, this is where I started. This is where I started. This is where I'm going to advertise. Not technically advertise, but this is what I'm going to do. If people want to help in this sort of thing, cool. If not, then that's fine as well. You support him by just watching and probably liking this as well. Who knows? Right, that's it from me. This is Dan signing off. I hope you guys have a good day, morning, afternoon, evening, and happy gaming.